Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there on YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And I've got one from Dogfish Head today. I've got the Dogfish Head Palo Santo Marron. Palo Santo Marron. This is a wood-aged brown ale. It sounds very nice, right up my alley. Although I have been disappointed with some Dogfish Head beers in the past, let me just throw that out there. I will try to be fair though with this one. Hopefully, this one's going to be really good because it sounds really good. So, aged in handmade Palo Santo tanks, this unfiltered, unfettered brown ale is an unprecedented blend of roasty, vanilla, and caramel complexities. This comes in at a whopping 12% alcohol. So be careful with this one, folks. So Dogfish Head Brewing Company is out of Milton, Delaware. They recently partnered with the Boston Beer Company, Samuel Adams. So I'm interested to see what becomes of that. But anyway, back to this beer, the Palo Santo Marron. Never had it. Very excited about it. Let's get into it. Pretty aggressive pour. Not much of a head, but there's a little bit there. About a finger head. Creamy beige color. Typical, well, actually looks more like a stout than a brown ale. Completely opaque. Holding it up to the light over here. Cannot see through it at all. So it's not really brown. It's more of a stout appearance than a brown ale. But it looks good nonetheless. Getting some nice roasty character on the aroma, some nice toasted bread, some dark chocolate. And it doesn't say specifically what type of barrels that it's aged in. I probably should have checked the website. Could just be empty barrels that never had bourbon or rum or any spirit in it. Could just be regular old oak barrels. There actually is kind of like a little bit of a bourbon barrel type presence on the aroma. I'm going to be interesting. I'm going to be interested to check out the website and see if they specify what type of barrels they age this in. But I'm kind of getting like a bourbon barrel aged note on the aroma, which if you've ever had a bourbon barrel aged beer, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really hard to describe, but there's a definite barrel presence. It's not really boozy on the aroma, but you can tell that this is a higher ABV beer. It just smells really nice. You're getting some vanilla. You're definitely getting the dark chocolate. You're getting the barrel presence. Myself, personally, I think that it's a bourbon barrel presence that I'm getting on the aroma. It's definitely got that bourbon barrel nose that at least in my opinion, I could be completely wrong, but we'll see. We'll see, Dogfish Head. I'm going to look up the website after this and see if it specifies. A little bit of caramel. This is actually, I'm very excited to dive right into this because this smells like a winner, guys. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Oh my goodness. First of all, let me just say, this doesn't taste like a brown ale. It tastes like a bourbon barrel-aged stout. It tastes like a stout. I wish I would have saved this one for Stout Sunday because this is a very interesting conversation piece right here. This does not taste like a brown ale. It tastes like a bourbon barrel-aged stout. 12% alcohol by volume. You're getting a little bit of warming going down the throat. The body is relatively heavy. You can tell that it's a high ABV beer, but it's not really boozy. The 12% is masked very well. There's a lot of complexity with this one. You're getting the dark chocolate. You're getting a nice roasty, toasty note in the middle of the sip. Some really dark toasted bread in the middle of the sip. 50 IBUs. You're really not getting any bitterness with this one. It's definitely malt forward. Definitely the caramel, definitely the vanilla, that bourbon barrel presence. Definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting the barrel presence. I think it's bourbon barrel. That's what it tastes like to me. Getting some bourbon barrel presence. Very, very nice. This is probably the best Dogfish Head beer that I've ever had. No joke. Because I have been, for the most part, with these high-end Dogfish Head beers, the wood-aged Bitches Brew um, is the first one that comes to mind. That's an Imperial Stout, wood-aged, bourbon barrel-aged um, stout from them that I was very disappointed with. This one here, although it's a brown ale, it tastes very much like a bourbon barrel aged stout. It's got all the nice complexities on the palate. You're getting the caramel, you're getting the toffee, you're getting the vanilla, you're getting the dark chocolate, you're getting the bourbon barrel aging, you're getting that warming going down the throat to let you know that it's a barrel aged beer. So it's not really boozy, but it's definitely got that warming effect that you get with these types of beers, which I really, really like. It's a great sipper. It's got, like I said, a lot of nice little subtle nuances of flavor. It's also got a very rich, robust flavor and a nice, complex body and finish. Um, it's bready as well, like I said, which you really want with these types of beers. To just supports the alcohol and adds to the body and the enjoyability of this beer. It is on the heavy side. The carbonation is relatively low. Obviously, with this type of beer, you're not going to get a super highly carbonated um, beer with this type of beer. Even though it's a brown ale, like I said, it's pretty much a stout in my book. That's exactly what it tastes like to me. This is the best beer that I've had from Dogfish Head. I'm going to go with a 99 out of 100. This is one of the best beers. It is the best beer that I've had from Dogfish Head. It's the best brown ale that I've ever had, but I don't really consider it a brown ale. It's more along the lines of a stout with the body, the taste profile. You got that barrel aging going on with this. An absolutely beautiful beer, 99 out of 100. That's right. This is the first Dogfish Head beer that I can honestly say is worth every penny. I did pick up a single, so I'm not really sure what the 4-pack would cost. I'm assuming it's a 4-pack and probably not a 6-pack at 12% alcohol by volume, but I would definitely recommend checking out the Palo Santo Marron wood-aged brown ale. If you like stouts, if you like bourbon barrel-aged stouts, then definitely check this one out. It's definitely more along the lines of a stout than a brown ale, but it's excellent. 99 out of 100. World class, guys. Absolutely incredible. Love it. Check it out if you can find it, which you should be able to. They have great distribution there at Dogfish Head. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Like I said, 99 out of 100. Go check out the Palo Santo Marron from Dogfish Head. One more sip. Absolutely delightful. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.